Alrighty. Hey guys, AnimeWestReacts here. Welcome back to the Exiled Heavy Knight Knows How to Game the System. We're going to be reacting to episode 9 today. Hope you all enjoy this one. If you do, then yeah, appreciate you sticking around, and let's get into this in 3, 2, 1, and play. So, yeah, we're in a boss fight now. Angel's Playbox. Hmm. Ooh. So, yeah. Fighting the bears. Luche. Hmm. Okay. Spin. So, yeah. Toy box defeated. Golden Rana. Cool acrobatics. Move around and, yeah, they doubled the Golden Rana. Hmm. And now we're in a boss. A boss fight. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me. The trick. And yeah, got it. Defeated. Hmm. Right. So yeah, and now we're dealing with this. As Elyma got backed into a corner pretty badly. Oof. Self-cutter. So yeah, the boss defying his old world knowledge. Oof. Can't dodge it. So just have to tank it. Oof. So yeah, Elyma took that hit, got stunned, and not looking good. Or was saved from this thing. Because yeah, definitely the worst place to get stunned. Hmm. Yeah, very. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah. Defeat it together. Whew. And yeah, saved. Hmm. Thanks for choosing me. So yeah, saved. Hmm. All right. So, yeah. Yeah. Um, being stubborn. Hmm. And I'll be stubborn too. Sounds good. If you'll be stubborn, I'll be stubborn. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Kind of doing something similar. Different reasons, but yeah. Ooh, obviously different reasons. Hmm. So yeah. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Can't give up. Oh. Yeah. It's fine. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Let me help you. Sounds good. Hmm. Working together. Oof. Well. Yeah. Hmm. So yeah, ask for help. Hmm. All right. Sounds good. Hmm. Well, all right. So yeah, long intro there. Bit of new stuff. A lot of recap. But or well, yeah. Anyway, so last episode. All right. Ooh, so yeah, in the last episode, Elma and Ruche were still in the toy box, or the Angels Playground, or whatever this place is called. And yeah, while hunting golden ranas, Elma points out to Ruche that yeah, they're worth this dagger. She thought, or she missed a zero and counted it as 1,700,000 when it's 17 million gold. So they decide to go find a second golden rana to defeat. We see her dice thrust is not guaranteed, even with her high luck skill, because she keeps missing, and then like 5 times I think until the final one she ends up getting the sixth, the guaranteed critical. Then, as they're planning to leave, Ruche points out that she hears the sound of a baby crying, to which Elma freaks out about because this is a thing called wandering. We get an explanation of that. Sometimes in the dungeon, the boss monster will wander around, or usually they usually the boss monster will stay in its like designated area, but from time to time it'll wander the dungeon, which they've named Wandering. But yeah, luckily at that point it was far enough away from them to where they wouldn't have run into it, but then they noticed some adventurers running away, heavily injured, and so obviously they don't want to abandon them due to the fact that, as Elyma kind of points out, that yeah, this is not the game world, so death is permanent. And so, yeah, decides to step in, has Ruche take the two of them and escape while he stays behind, and he said that it was because he would catch up later, but in reality it's because he was the slowest one there and he wouldn't be able to escape the 10 knights that this boss summons by the time it would have caught up. So yeah, he tries to fight them, doesn't go very well. At first it looks like it's going well for him, but then it quickly turns when he realizes the boss and the monsters are learning, like he unlocked a skill called Shield Bash and used it against them. Whew. And yeah, as the fight continues on, eventually the monster, like, when it would have got hit by the Shield Bash, it stops short, which tips Elyma off to the fact that, yeah, the monsters are learning, and then where the boss shouldn't use this self-cutter attack. When the 10 knights are in its line of fire, it ends up doing that, and hitting Elyma and stunning him, which is, as he said, would have been very fatal, because he's stunned and surrounded by enemies on all sides. But luckily, Ruche returns and saves them. So yeah, let's continue. Did I pause there? Well done. Bah. All right, nice. Cool. Ooh, okay. Cool. Oh. Yeah. Oh, and repair. Since, yeah, it just heals them. Oh, so yeah. Gotta beat the boss itself. Hmm. Technically. Yeah. But yeah, if you miss, it's over. For 1 in 6 chance. Yeah. Beating it with luck. Okay. 200 defense. Brute force, we can deal massive damage. Not using standard strategy. Yeah, how do I get up there? Yeah, well, yep. Use the acrobats. Fool's acrobatics. Yeah, do that. Acrobatic animal. Alright, so not that. Yeah, look what we do. Hmm. Oh, shield bash to send you flying. It's very. Yeah. We fail, we both die. Hmm. So, are you willing? Are you willing to take the risk? Mm-hmm. Roll a 6. Sounds great. Liking the confidence. Ooh, all right, let's do this with the music. Hmm. And yeah, bounce. Uh-huh. Pray they got us some luck. Yeah, 6, 7 times in a row. Failed to roll. Hmm. Yeah, please land. Ooh, it's kinda all comes down to luck. And 4. Oof. And the laugh. Yeah, the laugh. And enjoys the fact we've messed up. Hmm. Ooh. So yeah, and a 4. Yeah. Oof. And it's real pleased with itself. Hmm. Okay. Only her helmet. Or her hat. Yeah. Can't give up. Hmm. And yeah. Try again. Yeah, and it lands and jumps again. On the ceiling. And yeah. Nice. Actual final dice thrust. Very nice. Very nice. Oof. Ooh. And defeated. Well, Ruche came clutch. That one. Hmm. Pulled that off. 2,000 experience. 8 levels. 33 to 41. Yeah. Hmm. Seize to victory. Hmm. Great. Yep, you did. Ooh, indeed. So nice. Uh-huh. So yeah, not useless whatsoever. But yeah, not what I meant. Not your class. Yeah. Like, not talking about your class there. Talking about you. Hmm. Yeah, judging people by their level and classes. No different from slaughtering flying, huh? Flying different standards, though. But hey, at least recognizes that that's what he's doing. Hmm. Beyond her level when it counts. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, the upsetter title. Hmm. The upsetter acquired. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Attack and speed increased by 15% when fighting higher level enemies. That's a good one. Defeating Dreamlords at low level. Hmm. Yeah, got it early. Got it earlier than he was planning, but hey. And holy sword. 35. And sword. That was 9. 2,400 gold. She makes it rain valuable items. Yeah, indeed. Hers to walk around with all those equipped. Yeah. Don't want people thinking he's a weirdo. Hmm. Oh, well. Hmm. Yeah, way rarer than the weapons. Intermediate wind magic. Okay. Hmm. It's really expensive. Unlocks intermediate wind magic skill tree, granting access to slicing single target attacks, thundering area of effect attacks, and tailwind to boost movement speed. Hmm. Value shot up here thanks to nobles hoarding them, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, we gotta keep this one secret. Oh, and down goes the dungeon. Since I defeated the boss, so the dungeon's collapsing. I think they mentioned that in a previous episode. Hmm. Yeah. But, at least, yeah. Well, it made over 60 million gold. Yeah, wait, what? Yeah. Tallying up everything they got out of this dungeon, he made 60 million. 63 million. Well, yep. A shock. A big number. Yeah, you should have waited. Like, you should have waited to say that, huh? Ooh. All right. Dungeon defeated. Or dungeon cleared. That's probably the better way to say it. But, yeah, great episode. So, yeah. Overall, really good episode. First few minutes were just a recap of entering the dungeon, them defeating the Rana. And, yeah, then Elyma getting stunned by the boss. And, yeah, Ruche showing up and saving him and telling him, yeah, she is very, not really indebted, but that admires, I don't know. But, yeah, the reason why she came back is because he said he would, be right behind them, and then she got those two to a safe place and then noticed that he wasn't behind them, so came back to find him fighting the Dreamlord. Which, yeah, makes Elyma kind of realize that he's been doing the same thing as Klein and his father, placing people into categories based on classes. Ooh, but, yeah, in his case, he was doing it in a slightly different way. So, they decide to fight the Dreamlord. And so, yeah, the way to go about it is quite dangerous, which is to just have Ruche follow behind Elyma, get close to it, and then him use Shield Bash to essentially launch her at the boss, and then she used Dice Thrust to deal the Dice Thrust to roll a 6, and then that should get past its defenses and one-shot it, since, yeah, she was able to defeat the Ranas in a similar fashion, but because they kind of only have one shot at it. But, yeah, since the boss has 88 defense, and where the Golden Rana had 200, she was able to defeat them with that. So, can pretty much say that if she's able to land a crit, she can beat the boss. Just through brute force. But, yeah, so the plan is to essentially, like I said, her trail behind Elyma, and then when they get close enough, he'll use Shield Bash to launch her up into the air. And then she uses Dice Thrust to deal the killing blow, but, yeah. They do it, and she misses. But she's able to recover it thanks to her acrobatic skill. And, yeah, she just jumps off the wall. Or as soon as she lands, she uses her acrobatic skill to jump right back into it, and then lands the crit, dealing the killing blow, which was pretty awesome. The final Dice Thrust. And so, yeah, the boss is defeated. And, yeah, he realizes how, that's when he kind of points out that he's been, not really seeing Ruche for herself, but looking at the classes, and says in that regard he's not much different from his father in Klein, and that he's been, just judging everyone based off classes and levels. Judging people by their classes and levels. Similar to Klein and his father, but not exactly, yeah. Just applying different standards to the way he was doing it. But, yeah, Ruche kind of proved herself in this way. And, yeah, Elyma gets a title, the Upsetter, because they defeated a Dreamlord with a party of 2 members or less at a level 70% or lower than the recommended level. So, yeah, said he was planning to get this title eventually, but because it's essential to Magic World, but yeah, managed to get it here. And then Ruche gets some drops. He says that he was kind of, yeah, takes courage to walk around with those equipped. So, like the bear shield and tin sword, making it look like he's a very childish person. But, yeah, the biggest drop they get out of all this is a skill book for intermediate wind magic. And then, as the dungeon begins to collapse around them, Elyma informs Ruche that, they made 60 million gold off this one dungeon visit. So, hope you all enjoy this reaction. If you do, leave a like on the video, sub the channel, and I'll see you all next time. So, see y'all next week.